Hi there. Well, to follow on from the lemon story, I'm hoping that you got what I was trying to put across, i.e. how the body reacts to thoughts in the mind. I think the first time that it became blindingly obvious how this affected me was in 1995. I was sitting on the floor in our rental house in Brisbane, and my husband was sitting at the table, and we were discussing who was going to come in, who was going to be in for the washing machine delivery the next day. And my husband said, "I don't want a washing machine, I want a divorce." And it was like I'd been boxed around the ears, and I looked up, and don't be silly, joking. And I saw tears coming down his face, so I knew that he was telling me the truth, that he was sincerely saying that. Within 2 weeks from that occurrence, I was bleeding from the bowel quite badly. I went to see the specialist again, and I said to him, he said, "Oh, well, here you go. Here's a prescription for prednisolone and cellular yet again." And I said to him, "But I was fine. I was absolutely fine. And then this happened, and I'm scared. I'm upset. I'm devastated. Surely this has got a bearing on this." He said, "Don't be so stupid. You've got Crohn's disease. Deal with it. Take the drugs. Get out of my office," basically, almost. Didn't quite say that, but, So I went home, crying a lot, and I sort of went into the kitchen, and I thought, if my mind got me into this state, then my mind surely must be able to get me out. Has to, surely. Anyway, I had to try. So I put the cellular and the prednisolone at the back of the cupboard in the kitchen and closed the doors, and made a promise to myself that I was really going to give it a go. And I did. I bled from the bowel every day for 2 years. I found myself a doctor who let me, and she was great. I mean, she made me have blood tests, and I had to come in for regular checkups. It was quite bad in the beginning, but then it just got, less and less over the time. But I tried everything. I tried every diet known to man. No dairy, no sugar, no meat, no wheat, no this, no that. I tried acupuncture, iridology, homeopathy, Bowen therapy, faith healing, spiritual healing, magnetic therapy. When you take a magnetic stick thing and you whiz it around in water. I tried everything. And bit by bit it got better. I wasn't quite sure what was going on at the time, but that was revealed at a later time. And 2 years were up, and I was getting better. I was so much better. And but I was also so much happier, because time had sort of slowly been healing how I was feeling, because obviously I was making this situation, it was just a situation, but I was making it terrible, dramatic, abandoned once more, and all the rest of it. That was my doing. So my suffering is my doing. It's all about how you think about a situation. Situation is as it is, and you do as much as you can if you need to change the what is, but if it ain't going to change, it's absolutely mad to feel bad. Mad to feel bad. Mad to feel bad. Yeah, that sounds good. So, yes, that was my first major wake-up call as to how the body can immediately be affected by the mind. It wasn't until I came across quantum physics within Buddhism, and it wasn't until I read The Biology of Belief by Dr. Bruce Lipton. Please check it out. It's awesome. That I really got an understanding as to really how I must stop saying really, to how the cells in the body change, and this whole fight or flight thing. Wow, that's really interesting too. So I'll go into something else in the next episode. Got to keep these short and sweet, short and punchy. But yes, anyway, Moving on. Catch you later. Bye. Yep, stop button. Got it. Bye.